Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be talking to you through my October favourites and things I've been loving and really enjoying in this month. And this month I feel like I have a lot of products to talk about. I got a lot of new products I've been trying out, and I want to add that new category in towards the end, showing you guys what I'm trying out at the moment as well. So at the moment in front of me I have quite a lot of products, so without me waffling on too much, let's get started. So the first product I want to get talking to you guys about that I've been really loving and enjoying is a new foundation, and this is from Hourglass, and this is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation. Now I actually had this about a month ago now, and I've been using it quite consistently pretty much every day because it works really well. It's very good on the go. I really like stick foundations because they add coverage without being too cakey. I do have a few favourites. I do love the Tom Ford stick foundation. I also really like the Makeup Forever one as well, and this one is the newest one to my edition, and I also really like this because I really like the shape of it. So this actually comes in a triangular shape as opposed to your normal round stick foundation, and the only reason that I find this really unique is because you can get to your nose area and under your eyes area really easily. And the second thing is that the consistency of it is very creamy, so it works really well if you're using a beauty blender, and that gives more of a sheer coverage. But if you want to get more coverage, I tend to use a buffing brush day to day, and I just sweep it on this side and then up and down. Works really well. Buff it all in and you get more of a medium to full coverage, which I really love. I've got it on today, and it's one of those foundations that I've just been reaching for every day because it's so easy and it definitely stays put all day as well. So actually before I bought this foundation, I heard some mixed reviews about this because it's apparently not very good for dry skin, but I have very normal to dry skin at the moment and I don't see a problem with it. It's very dewy, it's very glowy, and it definitely stays put all day for me as well. So I do really like this, and I was matched to the shade in Warm Ivory, which is a perfect shade for me. And the only reason why I was so late to trying this foundation was because that I couldn't get to a Space NK to get a colour match, and they got I think 24 different shades, so I didn't want to risk and getting the wrong shade online. So I waited and tried it, and I'm so in love with it as well. So this is my new foundation. Moving on to a new lip product I've really been loving this month, and I don't need any more lip products. I've got drawers and drawers full of lip products, but this one I've been using pretty much every day, and this is from YSL, and it's the YSL new vinyl lip cream lip stains, I think they're called. I'll have a link for you down below to the exact ones, but this is really good. It's very long wearing. I've got it on today like I said, and it's a very long wearing but moisturising glossy stain at the same time. I didn't really like the original glossy stain that they brought up because it was a little bit too gloopy for me, and I do tend to stay away from more of a matte lip stains only because my lips are really dry and they don't tend to look really good on me. But this one I really like it. It's very moisturising, it's very hydrating, and I really love the doe foot applicator on this one as well. So it adds a really nice bit of colour, but it's not too in your face. And I actually got my eyes on quite a few shades. I want the 402, which is a really lovely deep red, and I also want the 407, which is again a really lovely nude shade, but they are at the moment sold out. So yeah, I'm on a waiting list for that, but I definitely would recommend these if you are after more of a lip stain and you want something that's very long wearing as well. So this is from YSL. Moving on to my last makeup favourite I want to show you guys this month, and this is actually a little sample I got from my Sephora order a few months ago, and this is from Tarte, and it's the Tartiest Lash Pink Mascara. Now I love Tarte mascaras. I try out an awful lot of different mascaras throughout the year, but this one I actually really like it. And usually with sample foundations or sample mascaras, I either love it or hate it, but this one I think it came with a 100-point perk and I actually picked it up. So yeah, the actual wand just looks a little bit like this, which I really love, and the actual formula reminds me a lot of my Tom Ford Extreme Mascara, which is really wet, but this provides a lot of volume. I have it on today like I said, and it's just such a beautiful long wearing mascara as well. It holds the curl really well, and with me I find that is a really important factor when I look for in a mascara because my lashes are naturally quite long and quite straight as well. So this definitely holds a curl really well, and it stays put throughout the day so you don't get that panda eyes. underneath at the end of the day. So yeah, I really like this. It doesn't transfer and it's probably been one of my favourites as well. So I'm definitely going to pick up a full size when I'm next in America. Yeah, I really like Tarte mascaras in general. My favourite one out of the ones is the Lights, Cameras and Lashes, and also I really like the Gifted mascara, which is really great in holding a curl as well. So this is from Tarte. Moving on to a home good favourite that I've really been enjoying, and I wasn't sure if to mention this or not because I feel like I've talked about a lot of homeware products on my blog, but this is a candle that I repurchased, and this is from Diptyque, and it's a Diptyque Baies candle. Now I actually got the bigger one, which is in a black packaging, and you actually get a lot more product in this one as opposed to your normal clear packaging, and I really love this. And I'm usually a candle burning person more throughout the autumn time, but I do tend to burn a candle every night, and this one definitely is one of my favourite repurchases. And I love this because it smells amazing. It's one of the best sellers in Diptyque, and it's just a really lovely sort of black currant but quite rosy at the same time. And yeah, I really like this, and usually when I don't burn it I put it next to my bed and you can still smell it even though if you don't burn it. And yeah, really like this, and I would definitely recommend it if you are after a new candle for your home for winter as well. So this is from Diptyque. Moving on to a skincare product that I want to talk about that I absolutely love, and this is from Kypris, and this is the Kypris Moonlight Catalyst Refine and Renew Serum. Now I've been using this for the past maybe 2 months or so, but I've been reaching for this more so every other night when I'm not using a treatment, and this works really well in place of night cream. And I find that when I use this in the morning my skin is just really glowy, it's very dewy in the morning, it's very fresh, and I do think it's definitely down to the serum as well. And I don't know if I talked about Kypris before, but I feel like I have mentioned Kypris a lot on my blog before, and this brand is definitely a very lovely organic brand. They don't have any preservatives in there, and I've been using their products maybe for about 4 or 5 months now. It's definitely changed my skin, and I feel like my skin has gone better in a way, and it definitely looks more glowy, and I'm having less breakouts as well, which is really good. And I feel like this serum is a really beautiful serum because it has a really lovely pipette applicator, but the actual formula of this serum is a really lovely thick sort of liquidy serum. I apply this in place of a night cream, and I just work it into my skin, go to sleep, and in the morning my skin is more refined, it's more glowy. And yeah, I really love this, and if you are definitely into your organic skincare then I would highly recommend you check this out as well. So this is from Kypris. Moving on to a hair care favourite I've been really enjoying this month, and this is from Ouai, and this is the Ouai Wave Spray. Now, you might remember me talking about this in my September favourites, and I actually got this quite new last month, but I've been using this pretty much every single day or every time I wash my hair. I don't wash my hair every day, so every other day or every 2 days I wash my hair, I end up just applying this all over, and it doesn't, I wouldn't say it gives me waves because my hair is naturally straight, but whenever I blow dry my hair it actually makes my hair a little bit, gives my hair a little bit more texture, a little bit more volume, which I really appreciate. And usually this is actually my second day hair, so it's at the moment quite flat, but when I first wash my hair, towel dry it, I spray this all over and then blow dry it. It gives your hair a really lovely volume, and it just holds the style very well too. So I do really like this, and I've really been enjoying using more hair care products as well. So this is from Ouai. Moving on to a fashion favourite I want to share with you guys this month, and this might come to no surprise to you guys if you've been watching my last video, which is my haul video, or if you've been reading my blog, I have talked about these products quite a lot. And these are my loafers, and these are from Topshop, and these are the Topshop Kendall loafers. Now I freaking love these because they are just the most practical shoes. They're very comfortable to wear, and yeah, I really like these. I love the gold buckle detail. I think it's very perfect for the autumn, winter, and I actually bought a size up. If you didn't see my last video, I actually bought a size 5 instead of my normal size 4. They are fit quite narrow, but these definitely go very well, and they go with most things in my wardrobe as well, which I love. So yeah, really like these from Topshop. And then finally, the new category I want to talk about is some new products I've really been enjoying this month. And the first one is from Sunday Riley, and this is the Sunday Riley Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. So this is more of a toner for more acne or oily skin, but I definitely don't have that. But I've been using this more so when I have a breakout or when my skin is feeling really rubbish. I feel like this definitely changes my skin. It comes in a really lovely pump applicator. The actual liquid comes out blue, so I do take a little bit onto a cotton pad, sweep it all over, and it just works really well in kind of keeping my breakouts at bay. And I find this just helps really well with my breakouts too. I'm not sure if I've been using it right, but because I don't have more acne or oily skin, I don't use it every day because it's a little bit too harsh, but I use it when my skin is breaking out, or I use it when my skin is feeling a breakout is coming as well. So I've definitely really been enjoying this, and I would definitely recommend it if you do have more oily to acne prone skin as well. So this is from Sunday Riley. The last product I want to talk about that I've been enjoying, that is quite new to me at the moment, and this is from Kat Von D, and this is the Kat Von D translucent powder. Now, I wasn't going to include this in my favourites, but I thought I'd talk about it because I have been using it pretty much every day, and it just works really well in setting your makeup. And I really like the packaging of this actually. It's quite a big tub of translucent powder, and then the actual powder is just quite a yellowy powder. I used this with a synthetic brush, and then I just applied this all over after setting my foundation, and it just holds your makeup really well too. So I definitely recommend it. And Kat Von D now has a store in Debenhams on Oxford Circus, which I really love. And yeah, I definitely would recommend it if you are after a new translucent powder to set your makeup too. So this is from Kat Von D. So that's it guys for my October favourites. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed, and I will have my latest video link for you down below, and see you next week for a brand new video. Bye guys.